no ability to do so right now.
So this is one of the big distinctions between a problem talker and a problem solver. And I like Walker, he's a good guy. But he sat for 8 years on the PERA board. He was a full fiduciary voting member. And what happened? The unfunded liability doubled. Nothing got resolved. So let's talk about this. And you've also been beating up on PERA beneficiaries, which I think is fundamentally wrong. There's nothing that they have done wrong. So let's talk about it. The bad news is that we have a $32 billion unfunded liability. The good news is this can be entirely fixed with better leadership and statutory reform. Let me tell you my plan specifically. If you're a current PERA beneficiary, you're unaffected. If you're a potential future beneficiary, you're within 10 years of retirement. We're going to change your calculation of retirement from an average of 3 years to an average of 10 years. Basically, the way it works is that you get 75% of your pay for the rest of your life. We're going to take that average over 10 years. If you're a newer employee, somebody that's worked in state government for less than 10 years, we're going to convert you from a defined benefit to a defined contribution plan. And then finally, we're going to change the law, and we're going to allow temporary workers to come in. Kids from CSU, kids from CU, from Mines, that want to work in government. They're not going to receive PERA benefits. They'll do a 2-year stint. They'll get a low wage, but they'll also receive up to $30,000 of student debt relief. We do a combination of those 4 things. We can entirely reform PERA, keep the beneficiary benefits whole, and have the funds sustainable for the long run.